my sugar gliders. I am going to create a video on area. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. I'm outside in the beautiful weather. Remember, area is the inside surface of a figure or polygon. This is a square. I've cut it into square units. On this side it's 4 inches, on this side it's 4 inches. So on the inside there are 16 square units or square inches on the inside. The formula we would use for area of a square is A equals S times S. S times S, that stands for side. So any square, you just multiply the side by the side to get 16 inches squared for this particular one. All right, moving on from there, we're going to look at a rectangle. So a rectangle has a similar formula to a square, except now we call this the length and this the width. So the formula would be area is A equals L times W, which means length times width. So if I had a length of 8 centimeters here and a length of 4 centimeters here, or a width, then I would just substitute 8. I would substitute the 4 for the width, and that would give me 32 centimeters squared, or 32 square centimeters. Now I want to show you next a triangle. And a triangle actually comes from a rectangle that we cut in half. So if I wanted to know the area of just this half here, of this triangle, I would just take half of 32, which is 16. So the area of this triangle comes from the area of the rectangle. It's half the rectangle. So let's take a look at the formula for the area of a triangle. So here's my triangle, and we call this the base here, and we call this the height. And the height always has to form a right angle. The height to the base always has to form a right angle. That's a 90-degree angle. So if my base here were 7 meters, and my height was 6 meters, the formula I use for area of a triangle would be area, A, equals, I take the base times the height, and using algebra, that means B times H, and then I divide it by 2. And don't forget, this fraction bar means divide. So to solve the area for formula of this particular triangle, the base is 7 times the height, which is 6, divided by 2. 7 times 6 is 42, and 42 divided by 2 is 21. And don't forget to use your units, which would be meters, and I write the exponent 2 to square it, because what we're really doing is counting how many squares would be in it. All right, so from the triangle, I think the best thing to show you next would be a parallelogram. So let's come back over here, and I'll do a parallelogram. So a parallelogram is kind of like a squished rectangle, okay? It has a side, 2 sides that are parallel to each other. These are parallel and these are parallel. Now we have a base and a height on a parallelogram. The base would be this line here, and the height will never be diagonal because it has to form that right angle to the base. So this dotted line is just an imaginary line to show that this is the height here. So let's say the base is 9 inches and the height is 4 inches. The formula for area of a parallelogram, A equals area, and it's basically base times height. It's similar to the rectangle over there, except instead of calling it a length and a width, we call it a base and a height. So if my base is 9 and my height is 4, I substitute those dimensions into the b times the h, and I get 36 inches squared. Okay. And real briefly, I want to demonstrate that to you with a small sheet of paper here. Remember, if this is a rectangle here, and I can change this into a parallelogram by just cutting this side and moving it over here. Really, I haven't lost any of the area. The area is still the same. I've just moved it over. So the rectangle and the parallelogram have very similar formulas. Remember, one's called the base and the height, the other's called the length and the width. Okay, and one more figure I would like to show you is the trapezoid. So if we come over here, a trapezoid has only one pair of parallel sides. So this side and this side are parallel. This side and this side are not parallel. So that's a trapezoid. A trapezoid might also look like this. Okay, so we have two bases now. We have, this is called base 1. And this one up here is called base 2. And then my height is always going to be perpendicular to the base, so this is the height. Okay. The formula for a parallelogram is similar to the formula for a triangle. But we have two bases, so we're going to take base 1 plus base 2. We're going to add those together. We're going to multiply it by the height, and then we divide it by 2. So if you look back at the triangle formula, it's similar, except the base, we have two bases that we're adding together right here. So let me draw one more, and we'll put some dimensions into it. So if I have, let's see, base 1 is 10 centimeters, base 2 is 4 centimeters, and my height is 4 centimeters. Formula for trapezoid area. Base 1 is 10, plus base 2 is 4, times the height, which is 4, all that divided by 2. So let's figure this out mathematically. 10 plus 4 is 14. So we have 14 times 4 divided by 2. 14 times 4 is 56. Now we have 56 divided by 2, which is 28 centimeters squared. So that's a review. We're going to move on for our next lesson to complex figures, which will be more fun than this. Take care, everyone.